Bonjour à tous, welcome back. Je m'appelle Herman and my name is Herman. Today's French grammar lesson will be about la place de l'adjectif, the placement of French adjectives. Where would you place a French adjective? Will it be before the noun or after the noun? That's a question that we will try to solve today. Let's look at the following three sentences. Tu as une robe multicolore. Tu as une robe multicolore. And this will be the translation here, the English translation. Tu as une robe multicolore. Number 2. Vous avez une robe splendide. Vous avez une robe splendide. And number 3. Elle a une robe rouge. Elle a une robe rouge. So here we have the adjectives multicolore, splendide, and rouge. 1, 2, and 3. These three words are adjectives in the sense that they will modify a noun. And the noun here is une robe. Here again, une robe and une robe. So looking at the position of these adjectives, what would you say? Well, from the get-go, we can clearly see that these adjectives are placed after the noun that they modify. So here the noun is une robe, a dress, and multicolore comes after une robe. Here the noun is une robe and the adjective splendide is also placed after. So is rouge, the adjective rouge, which is placed after the noun une robe. So from this we can then come up with a general rule, because in French, generally, adjectives will be placed after the noun. And this is in contrast with English adjectives, which are usually placed before. They will usually precede the noun. For example, when I say une joueuse fatiguée, a tired player, as you can see, tired is placed before the noun. It precedes the noun. Meanwhile, in French, fatigué, the adjective fatigué will come after, will follow the noun. Un homme musclé. Oh, there's a typo here. There's an extra L that we don't know, a necessary L. So, un homme musclé. And as you can see here, while we have the adjective here preceding the noun, in French it will come after. Des enfants respectueux, polite children. So we have here the word polite preceding children. Meanwhile, we have respectueux that will follow, that will come after the noun enfant. So that's the main rule when it comes to adjectives, French adjectives. In 99% of cases, maybe 95% of cases, French adjectives will be placed after the noun that they modify. Okay. Well, we have some exceptions, which is always to be expected. So, what are the exceptions? Well, the following adjectives and the feminine forms, of course, because French adjectives could be either feminine or negative. So the following adjectives will precede the noun, and these are French adjectives. So unlike in the majority of cases, the following ones will precede the noun, will come before the noun. So beau, joli, bon, petit, grand, gros, vieux, nouveau. Okay, these are the most common ones, the most common French adjectives that will precede the noun. Just like in English, they will precede the noun. For example, if I want to say un beau monsieur, a handsome man, un beau monsieur, un beau monsieur, like a handsome gentleman, un beau monsieur. So we have beau, which precedes the noun monsieur. Okay, now we have an adjective like gros, une grande table peut-être, un gros arbre, a big tree. Gros means big or fat, so un gros arbre, un gros arbre, a big tree, un gros arbre. So the adjective gros will precede the noun here, will come before the noun. There is a very fun way to remember these adjectives. I used to teach that to my college students before. The acronym BAGS will be used to remember these adjectives that you see here. The B stands for beauty. Let me change the color to make it more clear. The B stands for beauty. So most adjectives that will refer to beauty, for example, beau, which means handsome, beautiful, jolie, pretty, these kind of adjectives will be placed before the noun. An adjective like, and then the A here stands for age. So anything related to age, like new, nouveau, vieux, old, yeah, this will be also part of the type of adjectives that will precede the noun, age, vieux, nouveau. We have, for the letter G, la lettre G, we have goodness. So anything related to good, so bon, and its opposite, mauvais. I forgot to, so we have mauvais as well, which means bad, mauvais. We have meilleur, which means better, meilleur, etc. So anything related to goodness, those adjectives will be placed before the noun. And finally, the S will stand for size. And you can guess which one will go here. We have petit, small or little. We have grand. We have gros as well. So petit, grand, gros will be included in the size category here. So bags will be a simple acronym to use in order to remember those adjectives here. But keep in mind that we still have a handful of other adjectives that do not belong, that are related to, let's say, beauty or age, but which are placed after the noun. For example, the adjective âgé. Let me write it here. Where is my, I do not see my cursor. Okay, here. All right, it's actually yellow. What was I doing? I don't know. Let me change the color. So the adjective âgé, âgé means old, okay, old or outdated, for example, or old. So une personne âgée, une personne âgée, meaning an aged, an old person. Even though âgé belongs to this here, this place, age, it comes after the noun. So be careful. Try to memorize these adjectives because they are very common. Beau, joli, bon, petit, mauvais, meilleur, grand, gros, vieux, nouveau, etc. are very common. And it's just a, it's a small number of adjectives that are part of the exception here. So try to remember these, and the rest, well, are pretty much, in the majority of cases, adjectives coming after the noun. So do we have a quiz? Yes, we do. So we have here adjectives belle, loyale, grosse, bleue, longue, intéressante, and you do have to place them either before the noun here or after the noun. So you want to say you have a beautiful house. We have beautiful house. Would you put belle here or belle after the noun? Well, it turns out belle belongs to this club, the Bags Club, beauty. And this is the group, the set of adjectives coming after the noun. So we will place, obviously, before the noun. Well, it's 3 in the morning, I must be sleepy. So you will place belle here. Vous avez une belle maison, right here, une belle maison. Let me erase that one here. Vous avez une belle maison. Okay, so go ahead. You have other adjectives. J'ai un da 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 ami da da da. I have a loyal friend. What would you put loyal? Loyal is said is pronounced loyal. Where would you place loyal? Would you place royal here or here? Does royal belong to this club bags? It's for you to determine and to write down the answer here and place your answers in go to the French lab and write down your answers or make a recording, and I will be happy to look at it and give you some tips if necessary. Merci et à très bientôt. Au revoir. Bye bye.